Hey everybody, good Tuesday morning, top of the morning to you, Eddie Williams Sellers. Sitting out here at, what time is it, 7:18 as I sat out here this morning. Ava just left for the day. Boom Boom sitting over there in his chair as my congregation this morning. I'm working on the Constance house here this morning. But good morning everybody, hope you're doing okay. The Morning Post this morning. I thought about lately about just the colossal disaster that the Trump administration has been, and where do we go from here? So anyhow, also that's the Morning Post, and I got a new iPhone 17 Pro Max yesterday with the 512 gigabytes or whatever, and so it's a little different look. Maybe it's clear, isn't it? Anyhow, I love these iPhones, y'all. Maybe I'm obsessed with them, but my whole little world's just around this little iPhone. Connects me to everything. Connects me to you this morning. Good morning. But anyhow, let's do the Morning Post this morning. Now that the Trump MAGA years have been a colossal disaster, where does the country go from here? Now that we have all experienced a fascist government takeover by the white supremacists, white Christian nationalists, and it has led to all of the daily chaos across the world, where does the country turn to now? Or who does it turn to now? Who knew that a day would come where the once conservative evangelical movement across America would be exposed as wolves in sheep's clothing? They were the ones that they always warned us about to look out for and to watch out for. Sheep in wolf's clothing, the old scripture Jesus said. Where they would actually be openly the harbor of bigotry and racism and fascism. We always knew they were anti-woman, in a place where homophobes could always sit on the middle bench and be at home. We always knew that about them. A place in the past where white supremacy was just common among the evangelical church. Y'all do know that the Southern Baptist, which is the largest evangelical denomination in the country, the Southern Baptists were founded as a breakaway group of white people that supported slavery. When the Baptists of that time took a stand against slavery, the Southern Baptists broke away so that they could say, we believe people should be able to own slaves. So that's kind of a weird foundation to start a religious church about Christ on, isn't it? And yet we went through the history in the South where the KKK was a Christian organization. That's why they burned the cross and all the cross of Christ and Christ as they lynched black people across the South. Weird, isn't it? It's weird, y'all. But even a lot of us were that knew the evangelical movement across the South were surprised at their love of a Hitler-type politician like Donald Trump. I'm telling you, it surprises me today when I'm talking to a Baptist preacher. I love Donald Trump. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Are you fucked up in the head? What the fuck is wrong with you? And you gonna hide behind a Bible for that? What the fuck? I'm telling you, I know that's strong language, but it just surprises me that the people's like bringing in the sheaves. What the fuck? You voted and loved Donald Trump? Anyhow, I'll just digress with that. If there is a God, he, she, they, them, could not have picked a better example than Donald Trump to expose the disturbing foundations of evangelicalism. And if there is not a God, then simply good old karma is giving them a good bus ride onto reality and let people see who they really are. The country is not running back into the arms of the traditional Democratic Party either. I think we're all sick of them too. That marriage seems to be dead, loveless, just going through the motions, and no sex left in that marriage. Do we turn to the Democratic Socialists? And why not Medicare for all, y'all? Why not? I mean, supposing we've always heard that we're the richest country in the world. Well, if that rich, if we're so rich that we have trillionaires in our country now, why not have Medicare for all, where everybody could have a Medicare card and go see a doctor? Good Lord. That's what I say. What did we think would happen in the Middle East with the Fox News host talking head, Pete Hegseth, as head of the military? Iran has exposed America as a weak superpower, just as Ukraine has exposed Russia as a weak superpower, or maybe a nuclear power. I don't know about superpower. Donald Trump is the only president in the history of the country that has made the Middle East worse, as if that was even possible. I don't think Bernie Sanders is the answer. I don't think Kamala Harris is the answer, or Gavin Newsom. But where do we turn? Who will lead us out of all this goddamn mess? I like to pull out the goddamn word. Sometimes it's kind of lends itself to like a frustration. Who will lead us out of this goddamn mess? I think the country will reject J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio. Dumb and Dumber. They are Eddie, stop that. They are a big part of the major fuck-up in that war over here with Iran. Iran has hit the jackpot having Donald Trump for president, because now, in the future, they're going to make trillions of dollars now that they control the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah. What a gift to Iran. And y'all, you know what, the way that played out, what about all those hundreds of thousands of Iranians that was uprising, trying to take their country in some kind of better direction besides that the theocracy over there or whatever? And man, we screwed that up for them. We screwed it up for them. But where do we turn? AOC? Ossoff? I'm telling you, the country will not turn to a slick-haired, slick-backed hair politician like Gavin Newsom. The country just won't do it, y'all. We're sick of all that. The country wants change, a new system, a new way forward. The divide between the extremely wealthy and the poor working people of this country is greater than it's ever been before. And people are sick of the billionaire class, like the Trumps, getting all the breaks from the government. Trump campaigned on the whole system when he started out. He said the whole system's corrupt. All of it is corrupt. And then when he went on to prove that he was right by being the most corrupt president in our history and sitting in the Oval Office daily while making billions of dollars. Yeah, and they was worried about Hunter Biden, his couple $1 million from China. They were worried about that, you MAGA people out there in Gainesville, Georgia. Bless your little pea-picking heart, hon. If you had a brain, you'd probably be dangerous. Eddie, that's just mean to say stuff like that to people. Yeah, but there's a little bit of truth in it. But where do we turn as a nation? Democratic Socialists? Who of good standing will come forward to right this ship? Can this ship be righted? Do we need a totally new system? Get rid of the Electoral College. Does big change need to happen? Will a big change happen? Does Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, do they need to also hit the road and be gone? A new political movement is happening within the Democratic Party. People are sick and tired of the same old bullshit, y'all. The same old bullshit. Let people who want power, they get in office, make plenty of money, leave the country in worse shape, same old on Republican and Democratic side, and has been for decades. Soon, the people will speak. Now that Trump MAGA era has been a colossal disaster, where does the country go from here? Good Tuesday morning, sweet people. Over on my Facebook page, Ava, Savannah, and myself got new Pro Max iPhone 512 yesterday. And I have a picture of the zoom on my face. It's like a crater from Mars. But anyhow, love y'all. You like, Eddie, how can you say you love me? And you just spoke to me and called me a little pea-brain up here in Gainesville, Georgia. I still love you, hon. You just need the Lord.